doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's Simon down here at Burford Golf Club, finishing off some lessons I didn't get to finish off before lockdown. So I've been doing a full day of that, and I'm just about to go home, but on the way popping to Swindon as I've had an offer, or someone accept my offer to buy their Nike woods, Vapor, Fly, Driver and a Rescue. I want to go and see them, buy them, put them on eBay, see if we can flip them and make a bit of money, but also I want to hit them because I'm astonished when I did the quote for these woods how much they're actually selling for on eBay, and I want to see is the performance the reason that people are buying these woods, or is actually because they're turning into a bit of a collector's item as Nike don't make any more golf clubs. Anyway, let's talk in, let's go over there, let's go and buy them. Right guys, there we have it. Golf clubs acquired, £120, transferred PayPal style, hybrid and driver. I haven't got much room or the best lighting to show you the condition or what they're like at the moment. So let's get back home, get them listed on eBay as well, because I want to see if I can sell these before I actually upload this video. And then tomorrow, get down to the range, test them, try them, give you my thoughts on them. Overall, really happy. So guys, back home, Driver, Rescue. You might have seen a few clips there. They haven't been cleaned up, so I need to clean those up. Also need to get these on eBay because it's still £1 max selling fees, as well as put a lot of other stuff up on at the moment. A few nicks on the top, but overall, good condition. I'll show you the Rescue as well. Rescue's arguably in better condition. Not many chip marks on the top, and as well, both stiff flex. I'm going to take all the stickers off, clean them up, hoping to get for about £200 to £220 for both the pair, probably giving myself about £70 to £60 profit once you take all the fees off. Both came with head covers as well, which is really good. I'm excited to actually go and hit these two, but as I say, 8:30, night before Father's Day, so I probably should get these up, get cooking, and then obviously see the wife. Anyway, I'll catch you on the range when I finally get to hit both these bad boys. And good morning, and I say morning because it's a very early start on Monday, 5:30 in the morning, but I've got an extremely busy day. Wanted to get up, give these a hit, give you my thoughts on them. Bit of a mistake on my part, didn't really do my research when I gave a quote on these. I thought these were Vapor Pro woods. Vapor Pro is like a different model of the Vapor series when these came out back in 2016. So you've got your Vapor Speed, your Vapor Flex and your Vapor Pro. These are the speed, not necessarily the most sought after, therefore I probably gave a bit too much money. Sam, I didn't know if you actually watched the channel, you didn't actually say, but if you did, I'm still really happy with them. The condition's amazing. I love the tour wrap grips that came standard. I love the shaft, etc, etc. So overall, still gonna make money, but I don't think I'm gonna make as much money, but that's not really the point. I don't really mind. I want to give these a hit. Collector's items, or is it worth still going and buying these? That's the question. So the Nike Vapor Speed woods, which I've just tested, I've hit both of them. Actually quite impressed with each. However, there are some pros, there are some cons. Now, just to give you an idea of what all of that is behind the head there. You've got this big cavity. You're supposed to put the CG at the top here, for example. That's to help the forgiveness, also the launch. So these are your mid-handicapper clubs and above. I wouldn't necessarily recommend these for anyone that has a very high club head speed. As you'll watch throughout me hitting these balls, both of them did go quite high. Now there are only stiff flex shafts in this, but I don't think that's going to make a particular amount of difference, as any Sub-Zero head that I've hit, any Pro, TP, you name it, those are the ones I get quite long drives with. However, if you're someone that struggles with height, if you're someone that hits it a bit left to right, for example, and you have quite low dynamic loft, i.e. 4 degrees, these are going to help, because, well, they're not going to help more than any other max version or any other more forgiving driver out there, but these are very much like pin clubs, and I haven't really come across any clubs that have kind of replicated or been as similar to ping as these in terms of sound. Very traditional, obviously, materials that have gone into the head, as well as the CG being this far back, they just launched up into the air. So even though the range down here, HENWICK's downhill and probably about 280, I didn't get one drive past the back fence. Not that I'm always aiming to do that, because I don't want to lose the balls, Ian, if you're watching this, but because it launched so high, and hopefully you're seeing this in the video, and because they spun so much, that's why I didn't get any distance. And I think that's the important thing when it comes to a driver fitting. It's not the money, it's not the brand, it's not whatever. you've got to have the right impact factors for a ball to go a consistent amount of distance. Now, can I take this on the golf course? Yes, because I'm not really going to miss a fairway because it's going to balloon up so much. However, if I played a links course into wind, or I wanted to be able to hit 320, 330 yard bombs, this is not going to be the bad boy, but very forgiving and really impressed with. The rescue I quite liked, and something that I potentially would bag. Now, because it's got the face basically coming over the top of the rescue here, it's a great club for a lot of you guys that do get a bit steep, make a bit of a divot, tend to wear a bit of the paint mark from the top of your clubs. And because it's got that, it reminds me very much, I think it's the TaylorMade, I'm trying to think what it was, TaylorMade hybrid. One of you will be able to remind me in the comment section. It reminds me very much of that because it's just a lump of metal, and I say lump of metal because that is what it is. It sounds like a lump of metal on the end of a graphite shaft, and realistically, if you've got a relatively high to moderate club head speed, this is a great rescue. It's not the most high launching. It definitely doesn't feel like a lot of the rescues out on the market, like the Callaway Rogue or the Maverick or the Sim, because if anything, they just sound more like a wood, graphite, carbon, etc, etc, where this does feel a bit more sturdy. That's not necessarily going to help you when it comes to forgiveness, but in terms of shot shape, getting yourself out of the rough, high quality club. As I say, the pride and joy, or the thing that excel both of these clubs, are these tour rack grips. I don't know why, I know it's personal preference, but I don't know why more manufacturers don't put tour rack grips on the end of their clubs, because I think it just makes them look 10 times more professional. So when it's all being said and done, would I still buy this year? Or if you've got a pristine one, should you keep on to it? Because I do feel like if brand new, great, not brand new, but extremely good condition, I hardly ever been used, Nike clubs in the future will be more collector's items, especially the irons. The irons just keep going up in price year by year. But would I buy a set of these to actually take on the golf course? I think for the value, potentially not, because these are quite expensive for what they are. However, for something a bit more unique, it's not going to be too far away from the grain. If you want to be a bit more adventurous, I don't think Nike clubs are that bad at all. Obviously, they spent tons of money into marketing and they pulled the plug when it came to golf clubs. However, it wasn't the club that I think let the brand down. I think it's probably all the R&D, marketing, tour bills, etc. that just got a bit too expensive. If I had to choose the choice though between this, a Ping G Series driver, TaylorMade M1 2016, both of those drivers potentially are going to be 30–40 pounds more expensive than this, I'll still probably choose those. Guys, if you like this video, leave it a like, subscribe if you're new, catch you guys later.